So, how have you been? Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you as well. Thanks for asking. I have been good. And how about you? How are the things with you and how's your 2024 is going?
All right, brother. All well. Nothing new about 2024. It's the same as like in 2023, just a bit older, a little more gray hairs. That's all.
Okay.
Sure. All right, Ashutosh.
That's
So,
a
good
great
to have
sign
you
that
back.
you're being, uh
Sorry, say that again. Could I couldn't hear you?
I say that you're becoming more intelligent as your hair are getting
Mm-hmm.
white.
Well, I hope so. That intelligence cannot be judged by yourself. Someone else has to judge your intelligence. If you are judging your own intelligence, you will anyway give yourself good marks, isn't it?
So where are you? Are you in Delhi
Yes, I
nowadays
am.
as well?
Yeah, yeah, I am
That's
in it.
great.
Though you are in Kanpur, isn't it?
Yes, right.
Right. So I was traveling through Kanpur. If not, I was in Kanpur. I was going to
Oh,
Banaras. So I went to Banaras for a couple of days. So yeah, so Kanpur is something which falls in the way. So that's all I can say.
okay. Then you Kanpur, then Allahabad, then Banaras, right?
Yes, 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 true.
Just you were here by train actually.
I went through train. Yeah, it's the best
Yeah. So
means.
Delhi to Banaras, yeah, that's the main track, railway track. So yeah.
Correct, true.
So when you were here, like how long it has
I
been?
was I was there uh, 20 days back, I think. 10, 15, 20 days back, I was there.
Okay, and how was your experience so far?
I've been to Banaras previously. This was again a leisure trip just for 3 days. So it was good. It was good. I like Banaras. I like old cities. I like places where there's a history to it. I like the aesthetic feel of that place. So yes,
So
indeed.
what was the main objective to visit Kashi Vishwanath or like to
No, not necessarily just obviously Kashi Vishwanath was part of the itinerary, but just to have a good time because I think Banaras is a place that that deserves to be visited multiple times. So there's so much to explore, like so much good uh, to experience every time you go there. I think that's what makes the city so ethereal to a certain level. Okay, all right, Ashutosh. So I think it's too cold over there. You're still wearing your cap and all while still being inside home.
Yes, exactly. It's cold here in Kanpur. Not that much, but of
Hmm.
course, I can't deny that cold is
Hmm.
not there.
Yeah, it's cold here as well. I'm still wearing my sweatshirt and all, but because you look a little more prepared for the cold more than me.
Yeah, because I'm afraid of winter always. So,
All right, okay, sure. Okay, so shall we begin with your assignment or the topic of the day?
yeah, we can start with that as well. But I had gone through it. I don't really
Hmm.
think I had anyone the celebrity crush or somebody. So yeah, we
Okay,
can
let's
talk
not talk
about
about
it.
celebrity crush. Let's not talk about celebrity crush. We can divert the topic still, although still being related to it. We all have,
Yeah.
people we admire, especially people who are, people on screen. Whether it's an
Mhm.
influencer, whether it's a YouTuber, whether it's a movie star, like anyone, isn't it? So, is there anyone you admire, appreciate?
Yeah, of course. When it comes to celebrities and actors, if I say specifically, I
Hmm.
admire Akshay Kumar. Of course,
Okay.
being in childhood also, like I used to like him a lot. Nowadays also I do so. So he's the great guy with a great routine. What I think, because whatever he tells about himself, I don't know that is real or not. That
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't just go for the late night parties or he wakes up early in the morning. So that's the dream for me as well to sleep early and wake up early. That's not easy to follow, but I like him the way he live his life.
Hmm.
And when it comes to other celebrities, we can count other people as well who are on the screen. I like the dedication of Virat Kohli as a sportsman.
Okay.
He's the wonderful man with a great mental or mindset, that the way he plays it reflects from his body on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, many people are there. I admire them, and especially monks. They are living a very simple and great life with a wonderful schedule they follow every day. There is no confusion or complexity like we people in our life, that what to do, what not to do. It is certain for them that what to do, and it is always there in their schedule from morning to
mm,
evening. So
mm.
yeah, I like all those people.
Wonderful. Now, when it comes to the idea of a disciplined life, I think you've
Mhm.
given examples of Akshay Kumar and Virat Kohli, and both of them are known for their discipline, um, known for their way of eating and the eating habits, and how they have inculcated a certain consistency in their discipline. So, are you someone who wants to be disciplined, or you're someone who is disciplined by himself, or how do you associate yourself with the idea of discipline?
Yeah, basically, of course, I want to be disciplined, and but I know very well that's not easy thing. It's very difficult to follow, but I
Hmm.
try my best to be disciplined as much as I can. As I
Hmm.
already said, to that is a thought, of course, the sleep early or just wake up early. It was always in my mind now as well, but I want to do it. So nobody is forcing me to be disciplined or follow a certain schedule, but I want to be in that schedule.
Wow, nice. And how far have you come in your pursuit of
When
being
about
disciplined and consistent?
sorry, what's your question?
How far have you come in your pursuit of being more disciplined or being more consistent?
I'm very simple with my schedule. I don't add a lot of things in my day activities, like what to do and what not to do. It's very easy for me. And as we were
Hmm.
talking about the food as well, so I'm also very selective.
Hmm.
I don't go for a lot of junk food and things. Most of the time, I avoid it. I go for the chapati. I don't eat rice as well. Go for the vegetables and the pulse and the chapati. That's the food I go for. Like I can go 30 out of 30 days, and I don't want
Hmm.
to go for the food for the breakfast, a lot of oily breakfast. So yes, I can't say how far I came with this thing, but of course, I'm doing fine with
Hmm.
it. That's what I can
Hmm.
say.
Hmm. Now, off late, with the boom of personal growth industry, personal development coaches and masters and all these people being commercialized, a lot of people are following suit, right? A lot of people are trying to get better with their health, with their food choices, uh, their communication style, and everything. People are trying to build themselves, rebuild themselves. Do you think it's a great idea, or do you think it also comes with a lot of stress, that because you're in constant competition with yourself, you're constant competition with others, that you're in a state of comparison with your yesterday, you're in a state of comparison with others as well? Do you think it has a price to pay also, this whole personal growth thing? What do you think?
Yes, exactly. What I feel like comparison with others is not a good at all. It's not recommended to people. You have to compare yourself, with you
Hmm.
actually. What you were yesterday,
Hmm.
you have to become better. You don't have to think
Yeah.
like if Virat Kohli is doing the same thing you want to do today. It takes him like more than a decade, I think, to become like this, or more than that, maybe. He's
Hmm.
following throughout the life. It's been more than 10, 15, or 20 years he's in the cricket industry. So
Hmm.
that what I will say, you don't have to compare yourself with others. That you are on the first chapter, maybe somebody else in 20th chapter of their life. So you
Hmm.
have to compare yourself with you specifically. That if you are waking up today at 10 o'clock, try to wake
Hmm.
up at little earlier, like 9:30, 9:45. Don't think that if you're waking up 10 o'clock today and tomorrow you are going to wake up at 4, looking at the
Hmm.
monks, looking at the people, you want to change totally. That is going
Hmm.
to be a difficult for your
Okay.
body to adjust, and that can put a lot of pressure on you. That's what I feel. But
Hmm.
it's better to go for your own comparison and find your own thing, what you want for yourself. Don't go
Correct.
for the what people are saying and what the society is giving certification on you. Don't go for it. Go for
Hmm.
your own certified things, what you want from yourself. And if
Hmm.
you like it, for sure you will follow it. And life
Hmm.
is all about living in a disciplined way. That's what I know. If you are not
Correct.
there is a example I read, like if you are living in the society, you have to follow the rules and regulations of the government. If you don't follow them, you go to jail. and you follow the rules and regulations in work, or you have to eat the food on time, whatever the time they have. So it's very important to have your own rules rather than just when you are getting the rules from other side to follow.
Right, right. Interesting. Very, very well thought through. Very practically put. Very pragmatic thinking. At the same time, if I turn the question towards you, is there anything that you're trying to build for yourself? Is there any particular habit you're trying to create for yourself, or any habit that you want to get rid of yours from your system? Is there something like that that you can think of? If the question was turned towards you.
Yeah, I don't want to go for the late nights. That
Mm-hmm.
is a very important thing for me, which I want to avoid. But in this surrounding and society with the profession and the work, it's very difficult because most of
Mm-hmm.
the work, what I see, they are active at night. So that is the thing. Like even though if I want to sleep at 9, 9:30, 10, very difficult because somebody will call you at that point of time, and you will get something important to do at that point of time. In the early morning, if you want to do something like shops are closed or something like, so
Mm-hmm.
that is the thing. This thing I want to just include in my schedule. And yeah, I want to wake up early. When I'll sleep early, that then I'll wake up early. That is only the thing which I want to just
Okay.
include in my schedule, but I'm not able to. I'm
Okay.
getting failure very often.
Mhm. And how will sleeping early help you in your daily life, or in or in your routine, or what benefits or outcomes do you envisage when it comes to sleeping early? How will it improve your life?
So I heard from the already it is written in the scriptures that the best period for sleeping is the night, of course,
Mm,
and the best period for waking up in the morning is the Brahm Muhurat, when the
mm,
just cosmos is just there is some activities and you will get some hormones in your body which will
mm,
give you a great energy to do something great in your life. And of
mm,
course, I felt that when I wake up little late at 8:30 or 9 or 9:30, I
mm,
feel like, oh, whole world is just, awakened and they are doing their work and I'm sleeping. I don't
mm,
feel fresh when I wake up very late. That's my feeling
mm.
personally. I'm not saying
Right.
for everybody. So
Correct.
I feel like I'm very late. Of course, I'm lagging behind somewhat. But when I wake up little early, I feel, oh wow, like 4 hours feel like 28 hours that I got
Wow.
a laser time that I can do something like,
Mm,
people are sleeping and I can do something extraordinary in that time
mm.
environment. So that's what the thing is. And what I have observed in the late nights, I'm not very productive. I'm not
Okay.
able to do, I do things, but I'm not able to do in a way I want to. Because
Mm,
at the end of the day, you are really tired. When you wake up at least at 10 or 9, then after 12 hours and 14 hours, your mind doesn't work in a way you want to.
mm. True. True. Agreed.
After
I think that's a good realization. I think that's a beautiful realization, and the way you put it is more impressive, because it's not just about laziness. It's about, looking at that the world is already has awakened, and everyone is going about doing their chores, but I am late. I'm lagging behind. While I admire people who don't compare themselves to others, but when it is in your favor, of course we can do it, right? Taking a lesson or two from others who are doing better than us, at least in terms of a habit, is a good thing, isn't it? Am I audible?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, sure.
Oh, all right, sure. Because it felt like I lost you, because your video was stuck. I don't know if you were not moving or it was a technical lag, but it looked like you were stuck. Sure. um, Now, coming to habits, we often, think that habits are always related to daily routine. But there are also habits which can be a bit periodic in nature. Maybe doing something once in a month. Maybe going out with your family once a month, or visiting a temple once a week, or doing something like of a charitable nature, maybe collaborating with an NGO, or doing something in every 15 days. Has any such thought ever come to you that you would like to do on a periodic basis, not on a daily basis, because that's not possible? Has any such thought ever crossed your mind?
Yes, and as you said, like the third one, going to the temple. Basically, I'm not living with my family members.
Hmm.
My family is living in the village, so I'm
Mhm.
here in the city. So, but yeah, what I do, like, once in a week or maybe the once in 15 days, I visit temple. So I
Mm-hmm.
get the great energy there, and I try to, like, come out from the schedule what I follow every day. So like
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow is Sunday, maybe I'll try my best to go there. So there I can feel the great environment with a great positive energy. So that's what I do. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. And why do you do it? Like, what benefits do you get out of it? What's the idea behind going to a temple? Is it about getting blessings? Is it about feeling better? Is it about feeling connected to your roots or your religion or your spiritual side of your life? Like, what benefit are you looking at by going to a temple on a weekly basis or regular basis, whatever?
Yeah, going there always gives you the motivation to lead your life in a positive way, first thing.
Hmm.
And second thing, to understand the meaning of life.
Okay.
I don't go there only just to take pictures and come back. Of course, I got connected, and the people are there out there. So talking to them and discussing all the problems and questions related to life gives me a satisfaction. And servicing from the people, of course, there are a lot of things that you can do service, and you can do, like, service for the Lord as well. So you can help them. So that's
Hmm.
how, like, such kind of, when I do these things, it is written in the book of Think Like a Monk as well, written by Jay Shetty. He
Hmm.
wrote, like, you find your own talent by serving others.
Hmm.
So when you serve others, you are able to find your own talent. So such things, city, it's really difficult to get such kind of things like a village culture. So,
Hmm.
but at least I live in a city where everything is safe, and I can go there and serve and help. So I can find myself.
Wonderful. And when it comes to the idea of serving, what kind of serving do you do? Like, what kind of charitable work do you do? I mean, you go to a temple, obviously, but is there anything, any kind of servitude that you have, like that you do?
Yeah, of course. Basically, I go to ISKCON temple, so they have a lot of things to help with. Basically, they prepare prasadam, food for people or the just visitors. So you can
Yeah.
help with that as well. The, like, stuff, and you can be there just taking care of something, or helping with the monks and devotees with the some luggage and things here and
Mm-hmm.
there. A lot of management things are going there, right? And apart from this, they the preaching counter, where they want people who are good enough or in the community who can help, like, people as well. They can answer questions or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So means if somebody is there who is taking class, so you can be a helper there. You can help with the technology. Maybe you can handle the, like, online things, so it can be little helpful for the
Mm-hmm.
those people who take
Right. Right.
classes. So whatever the talent you have, you can utilize in the help of them.
Oh, nice. Very nice. I think as technology grows, as society evolves, and as the spectrum of seva or spectrum of service expands, there is a lot of things that you can do. It's not just about cleaning the toilets anymore, right? It's about so many
Yeah,
other things
exactly.
that one can. You can be a part of the
It
kitchen.
depends on your
You can
talent.
part of your
Whatever
social
the
media,
talent you have,
right?
you can help with.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Wonderful,
exactly.
and
You
so
can
good to
create
know that you're
posters,
involved in
you
it.
can edit the videos.
Mhm.
Sorry?
And so good to know that you're involved in it. So heartwarming to see the kind of work that you're involving yourself in, and I hope you do that more often, right?
Thanks.
Sure. So what got you into this? What got you motivated or inspired to do this? Because as a young person, you could be doing anything. You could be going around, hanging around with your friends, or partying, or watching Netflix, or whatever. So what got you inspired to do this?
Yeah, basically, I was always kind of person who, like, as in school as well, I wanted to be in discipline, and I wanted to be with us like a small circle. I had always been a small circle. I don't have any idea to go out and do chill and let's party or
Hmm.
something like that. So, but yeah, as I was doing my graduation, so I started helping others. Somewhat, I started getting money from YouTube as well. So,
Hmm.
what I thought, like, what beyond money? Okay,
Hmm.
money is the process. You can just, go for the ladder. Maybe you're getting 10K today, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1 lakh, 2 lakhs. But what's beyond that? Of course,
Hmm.
that because money you can go for the, like, luxuries, but you can't go
Hmm.
for the peace of your mind. You can't go for.
Correct.
I have seen a lot of people or my classmates, my seniors now. they're working for 12 hours, 14 hours, work from home, they're not happy at all. They feel like, their mind somewhat, they are leaving something, they are just, the chaotic, the situation, like, just, wake up early in the morning, get ready to work, and just, work till night and sleep again. So that's not the thing which I want from myself. I
Right.
wanted to get the peace and understand basically the questions, like, when you came up with the question, like, why life?
Mm.
Is it the life to work, like, till your retirement, or is it the
Mm.
life to work till death? So such
Right.
kind of question I have got, like, when I started earning a little or somewhat the, like, the pocket money from myself, then I thought, like, at least go for the higher thing. What is the,
Mm.
like, ultimate thing of this world? So when I came up
Wonderful.
these questions, I visited there. I did conversation with the monk. They told
Mm.
me, like, what is the, it is not something, basically what is there in our society to do
Mm.
bhakti or devotion when you are 60 years old or 70 years old. Young person can't be there in the temple because it's not
Mm.
the right place for him. But I
Correct.
thought
True.
it's not the right thing. Always the
Mm.
young people, they are suffering from the mental diseases and the
True.
stress, or the, like, of course for me also it was difficult sometimes, always feeling bored or like that. That's it, that whatever you are doing, that you have to do it. No, then I found something interesting, and I started
Mm.
asking questions to me.
So
That
nice. So nice.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
inspiring to see young people doing it. And I think it's increasing by numbers, it's increasing. There was a generation that wasn't prepared for all of this, but I think the current generation is way more religiously tilted, inclined than it used to be in the previous generation. I think that's a beautiful shift that has happened, a very required shift that was long time pending.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's very
Ashutosh.
important.
Yeah.
We should at least know that what we are known for.
Yes,
India,
true.
like,
Absolutely.
India is always, like, people, they are looking just, for, they come here to know and understand the what is life. And when we'll forget all those things, who is going to, like, guide them?
Absolutely. Wonderful. And very, very well eloquently said. Correct. Not just the gist, but also the deliberation. Well done. Well done. So, from today's conversation, I wouldn't say I have to pick anything because I think the conversation went on pretty well, pretty smooth, very well lubricated flow of words. There weren't many hiccups that I could find. And anyway, in a random conversation, one cannot expect the other to speak like a pro because these are random conversations. So I think whatever you did was pretty well delivered. So yeah, I have no legs to pull today. All right. Any questions for me? Any quick doubts before we wrap up?
No, it was really nice. Like, yeah, I wanted to know. Basically, I can ask, like, what about you? What gives you, like, peace or calmness sometimes when you
Music.
feel?
Good music calms me down. I
So, are
think
you into listening music, or like, you like singing as well?
I cannot say I'm a singer, but yes, I used to strum the guitar a bit while I was back in college. So that guitar is lying broken now. So now I'm a passive listener of music. I can't claim to be an active user of music anymore. But yes, since that desire and inclination towards good calming music is still there in me, so I still use music as a calming drug for myself. Right? So yes, now I'm passive. I'm no more active. But yes, there was a time when I used to be. So I would put it that way.
Okay, I can understand. That's great. And I of course request you to buy your guitar again. So that will be
I
great.
would. I wish I could. So packed up with so much stuff in life. Once you cross your 30s, it's not as easy as it was in your 20s.
I know, that's why I'm trying to live my life as much as I can till now. Once I,
Please
maybe
do.
if I
Please
got
do.
married, I
Yeah,
can't do a lot. I know.
I know. It gets difficult. It has its own perks and benefits, but it has its own difficulties and sacrifices also. Right? That's a
Mhm.
trade. That's what you trade off, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Ashutosh. So that would be all, and hope to see you again. And lovely having you today.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashutosh. Bye bye. Good day.